Portals?
What? What are puddles?
A what? Puddles.
What? Portals?
Portals.
Portals?
Portals.
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 Oh, wait.
Portals.
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 Portals, bro. Portals.
Portals, dog. Hell yeah.
Listen here, Jack. You ain't nothing but a piece of cheese without the corners. So in other words, you ain't never gonna be a slice, bitch.
All right. Brand new 2023.
Brand new 2003 Toyota Tacoma.
2023 Tacoma TRD off-road. That's the one. Lunar Rock, straight from Toyota. Not even registered, no plates, straight from the dealer. So
Riding dirty.
yeah, riding dirty. So yeah. So what's a new Tacoma gonna cost you guys nowadays in 2023? Well, let's check.
100 grand.
So manufacturers retail 45. So with delivery 47,000.
$50,000.
50 grand is what it takes, huh?
50 grand. Yeah, out the door you're probably looking at 55. So thanks, Toyota. Anyways, no, this is a great truck. We love these trucks. You guys already know. Actually, we do have plates.
Yo, straight printed, fresh off the printer, bro.
Hey, we have them, bro. Hey, how many miles, bro? Let's check. Right there, 78.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Brand new. This one is not nicely optioned out too. JBL. So this is the last of its kind. This is the last for this generation. I think 2024 we're going to new generation. It's all this buzz, all this hype online, all these leaks.
So this is a 23, last 20.
This is the last one, last of the last of the last, 3.5. This is a truck that's been gracefully donated to us from our friends at Walnut Creek Toyota. Walnut Creek Toyota dealership in Bay Area. They were nice enough to donate this truck for this super special build. This is maybe the world's first, definitely one of the first ones in the United States. Well, I'm excited to show you guys what we have planned for this thing. This is something that's I've never seen done. We've never done that before.
Oh gosh.
I don't think anybody's done this before.
Should I be nervous?
Yeah. It should be. This is definitely gonna stir the pot in Toyota world.
Mr. Doltov has something up his sleeve.
Yeah, we got some great partners on this build. What we're working with, so yeah, let's see what we're working on. What do we got here, huh? What do we got?
What do we got here?
These are special delivery from 74 Weld. Oh. Yeah, San Diego. Look at these guys. Look at all that machine work. Shiny. Look at this one. Beautiful, man.
Wow,
right, coming back. Well. This world's first 74 Weld portal kit for the third generation Tacoma. It's right here. Here, it's in front of us. So we got these machined up. This is the first of its kind for this application. Lots of going on here. So this is a 3.5 inch width kit. So it gets 3.5 inches of width to the front and rear. We get about 3.9 inches of drop of a height clearance. So essentially without adding a lift, you can get 3.9 inches of lift just by bolting these on. So let's see what else. ABS compatible, which is huge. You retain your ABS, all the factory nonsense still gonna work great. And we have 1.22 to 1 ratio in these boxes. So this will kind of help you with power. Will not necessarily require a re-gear. It may help a little bit, but this is definitely better than stock. So as we know, these Tacomas are not the most powerful, so having a little advantage in the gears will definitely do its well. Another thing that we all absolutely love about the Tacoma is the fact that they come with well, we took it off of this one. They come with drums in the back. It's 2023 and Toyota's still putting drums on these things. So this kit's gonna allow you to run full disc brake conversion in the rear. So we're upgrading to the front brakes to a 4Runner out of a 5th gen. The rear brakes are going to be swapped over from the front to the rear. Let's go. One last thing I forgot to mention about these portals is the fact that they're made here in USA, made in California, San Diego, American aluminum, American parts. Everything about these portals is America. yeah, brother. So the American Eagle, you can, swing.
Yeah, all that.
Just put the machine guns. This thing reminds me of, dude. The first time when this thing showed up, is like, I mean, look at this thing, bro. This is like straight up like.
Careful.
Like a future thing, man. Look at it. It looks like that part from Terminator 2. He gets the arm, yeah,
claw.
yeah. He looks at the arm. It's like so like futuristic. Yeah. Well, this is it right here. This is some Terminator 2, 3, 10, whatever. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're not filming.
Well, let's give a sneak peek of what we've got so far on this Tacoma. So I got everything torn apart. We removed the uppers, we removed the lowers, the factory spindle, everything's out. So we just left some of the essentials. Now, since we're not going to be lifting this truck, we're going to try to get all the lift from the portals themselves. So we're going to be running the set of Fox coilover set to 0 height setting. So no lift, still have nice suspension. Nice shocks, but no lift.
Mm-hmm. So what we're gonna see is all width from the portals, height from the portals.
Correct. Yeah. So you're getting
Gearing reduction from the portals. Everything all
3 in 1. 3 in 1
Wow.
essentially. So you get your height, you get your width, and you get your gearing all from just from one assembly.
That's sick.
Yeah. Same goes for the rear. We got the factory brakes, axle shafts. Everything's been removed. We got the shocks out. We're gonna get the new shafts in, and the portals all hooked up and boxed up and installed. So we'll see where this thing sits. Right. Oh, what tires are we running? Well, let me show you.
Wow.
We're gonna keep it kind of OEM plus with this. These are TRD Pro wheels, so factory spec, straight from Toyota, overnight from Japan.
Overnight parts from Japan.
These are the tires right here. We got some BFGs, good old BFGs, meaty boys, 37s, 17s. These are 12 and a half, I believe. So. BFG, TA, KM3, mud terrains. This is my favorite tire right here. I love this tire.
Look, portals. Portals.
Portals.
What is this? What the heck?
Yeah, man, it's some T2 action out here, man. But what do we got? We got the front end all assembled. Everything's installed. We got the coilover in. Just got to get this mount in. So nice. The finish is incredible. So you can see the difference from the front. So as the CV comes in, goes to the reduction box, and comes out on this side.
Which is about 4 inches, I think, roughly.
So the 3.9 inches going from the top to the bottom. All right, so going out to the back, same concept, going from here to here. So we got about 3.9 inches of height and 3.5 inches of width.
Excited to see it on the floor?
Yes, I do. I want to see. Well, I mostly want to see how that 37 is gonna hug that wheel well. So yeah, this is like an OEM fitment, and it's a little conservative for most people. But being a portal, we're trying to get that wheel and tire all the way in the wheel well. So
without cutting brand new trucks.
Yeah, we don't mind cutting.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Nice tire collection.
Hey, don't.
What do you mean, hey, don't?
That's not mine. That's not mine, bro. It's coming
Almost there.
Almost there. So we got brakes in.
All 4 sides are on.
All 4 sides are on. So we just got to bleed the brakes. We're curious where the suspension is going to sit. A little anxious on that. So we're almost there.
You done?
My job is done. Next is troops.
The troops. Call in the troops.
Gotta bleed the brakes.
All right, let's hear the negatives.
There's the negatives with portals,
Oh, everything's good with portals?
except the IFS.
Everyone loves a portal, right?
I love puddles.
Yeah? Do you usually wear your rain boots or just like regular?
I'm barefoot.
Oh, you go barefoot?
Yeah, barefoot, mate.
Nice. Okay, CJ, walk us through what's going on here. So we've seen the portals all installed yesterday. Everyone was excited. We got the wheels mounted up. Well, they were mounted. But
Yep, had to take them back off. With portals here, obviously you gain width with your tire mounting surface.
Right.
So unfortunately, since it's still your factory pivots and now your mounting width is way out here, it's like running 3-inch wheel spacers or more.
Four.
Almost exactly,
four, yeah.
almost 4-inch wheel spacers. So instead of turning on a small pivot, it's now turning a big block rather
Right,
than
it's
itself.
following this giant radius.
So we were kind of hoping this would be a bolt-on deal. It'd clear 37's no big deal. It's kind of one of the goals of this kit. But after trying, even on a stock wheel, these things are running into this quite a bit. So
Right.
we just started out with the body mount chops, standard Stellar built.
So one side's already done.
One
I
side's
see.
already done, tacked on there. We're gonna go over to the other side, cut that one off too.
And this is just the start. We're probably gonna have to do some.
Yeah, yeah, pinch
extra
weld.
clearance
No,
and-
that's just the first step. But
Okay,
yeah, there's
okay.
probably gonna be about 3-step process at
Okay.
least. That, and then plastics last.
Well, let's
so.
hope this doesn't get too out of hand.
Yeah, no,
But I mean,
it's
I
already
guess
there. No,
it's already there. Yeah. Well, I guess this is part of the process of like development. You know, this is the
Yeah.
first of its kind on this truck.
Yep, growing pains.
So I mean, it's just one of those necessary steps. And
Got to do it. Oh, you got to do it on almost every other Tacoma running
Right.
bigger than even a 35. You got to do it.
Right. But especially
So-
something like this where it's, like you said, essentially it's a giant spacer.
Changes your scrub radius
So-
essentially. So it's like having a really, really, really big wide tire on there, and it rotates the whole thing.
How
So,
big?
A really, really, really big tire.
Okay. Good thing there's three
Yeah.
reallys.
You go on TireRack.com, you just click that size.
All right, we'll get to it. I guess we'll get some action shots here.
Yeah, sounds good.
What's up, boy?
Bring Adam in to finish this up, right?
Just like that, it's gone.
That's what's underneath the body mount, if you ever wanted to see.
Bunch of nothing.
Yeah. No hidden treasures this time.
That will turn into that.
Yes.
Speak to me.
All right, so we got the portals on. We got the Fox suspension on. Portals are full fluid. We got the breathers hooked up. Everything's hooked up. The new brakes. Brakes are bled. We're gonna move this thing for the first time under its own power. Let's see what happens.
Bro, trimming going on. Should we close this hood? Crank it out. It sits really beefy.
Yeah, no, it moves.
It sits nice.
We just gotta do a little nip and tuck. Tap,
Snip,
tap, snap,
snip.
tap, 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 tap.
What do you think?
I think it's portals.
What are puddles?
Portals.
All right, so some of the initial impressions once we're done with the truck. Well, first and foremost, the truck drives incredibly well, and that's simply because we retained the factory suspension specs. So caster camber, everything's stock. So as it came from the factory, the only difference is that it has more ground clearance strictly from the portal. So no adjustment in height, no lift, no spacers. Even though we have coilovers on the truck, it doesn't mean that it's sitting higher. So if that makes sense. As far as the handling of the truck, it handles like a factory Tacoma. So it doesn't have any bump steer, it doesn't have any weird handling characteristics. It drives down the road straight. It doesn't swerve or anything like that. So you can go into corner as if it's a stock factory truck. A lot of you guys are asking us, what's the cost? What's the price? How much is it going to be? So the official price hasn't been released yet, but expect to pay closer to 20 grand for this kit. Now that may seem a lot of money, but you have to consider what you get with this package is that first and foremost, you obviously get the good ground clearance. So that's a huge factor that you can essentially put these portals on without necessarily installing a lift kit. So reduction in gearing. So the difference in gearing is huge when it comes to Tacomas particularly. They drive much better when they're re-geared. So you'll get a benefit of just bolting on the portals and get a difference in better gearing. Conversion to rear disc brakes. So from the factory Tacomas come with the drum brakes. With this kit, it's going to have a full disc brake conversion in the rear, which is a lot nicer, a lot more modern. It has better stopping than the factory. And last, it's got full float rear axles. Another thing to consider that it retains your factory ABS. Your ABS is a pretty important part of the car, your stability control and all that. So ABS capability is retained with this kit. Since the shot of this video, since this installation, there has been a couple of changes done to the truck, particularly because this kit is still in its development stage. So one thing that's different is that the truck is now running a different set of wheels with a lot more positive offset. That's simply to get better clearance, less rubbing on your inner fender, as well as better scrub radius. So I believe the new wheels are for Method, they're plus 35, so they fit overall with the truck a lot better. It clears everything much nicer. So as far as the clearance in the back, I mean, essentially there's very minimal trimming that was required to get those things on there. So overall, we're really happy with the kit, the quality components, all the machine work is really nice. We're excited to test this thing out in more extreme off-road conditions, particularly when it comes to rocks and more aggressive trails like we have here in the Sierra. So we're excited to put this kit in our truck and kind of really send it and see how it does. So looking forward to working more with 74 Weld and then kind of push this further.